My name is Caden St. John. I'm a junior at Lakeville North High School, and I play hockey, but I still love Jesus. One way God has used me is I felt that when I walk into a room, I just want to look different. I don't want to look like the world. I don't want to do the things that the world are doing. I think so many times it's easy for us to fall into temptation, fall into the things of this world. But naturally, as I've tried to live differently, people have begun to ask me what it is about me that's different. And I remember one of my friends, his name's Gavin Moorhead. I remember one day he came up to me and I invited him to church, and he's like, yeah, I'll go to church. And we got home after church and he's like, so what is that Bible thing that they're using? Like, what is that? And then a few months later, I remember he went to a church service with me, and he raised his hand to get saved at that church service. And I mean, I just think it's so cool how when we're just faithful to where God has called us, he begins to step in and take control. So at the beginning of the hockey season, a guy came to our locker room and said, hey, would you guys like to start a chapel? And we're like, yeah. And we meet once a week every Monday. But now the season ended like 2 months ago or something like that, and we're still doing a chapel to this day every Monday morning. So now some of you might be sitting there and you're like, well, I don't play any sports. I don't really what do I do? And I think one thing that all of us can do that would be just super huge is imagine if all of us Christians started to live different. If we can just live different, naturally we begin to see more people give their lives to Jesus.